In the heart of Cloud City, a suffocating silence gripped the Qin family hall. Qin Chen had been missing for 3 days, and a storm was brewing. The air was thick with tension, heavy as the shadows flickering on the walls. One of the family elders finally broke the silence.
Patriarch, it's time to face reality.
Qin Yi, seated in the main chair, shot a cold glare at the elders but said nothing. His loyal retainers stood by his side, the atmosphere heavy with unspoken grief and anger. The 3 elders, however, had already shifted their allegiance, inching closer to Changchun and his daughter, Changchu Yi. The guests who had brought this calamity upon them, Chuqion fanned himself leisurely, a picture of calm confidence. Beside him, Shu Yi stood with an icy detachment, as beautiful and unapproachable as a snow lotus on a frozen peak. Qin Yi's voice, raw with pain, finally cut through the silence.
Yi, my son gave you his whole heart. Why would you do this to him?
Her reply was chillingly indifferent.
As long as it makes me stronger, I will do whatever it takes.
At her words, the Qin family retainers gripped their swords, their knuckles white with rage. Chu Tian smiled, a predator's smile.
Brother Qin, don't struggle. It's over.
A fire ignited in Qin Yi's eyes. His fists clenched so tightly his knuckles turned white. He roared, his voice shaking with fury.
Men of the Qin family, listen to my command. With me we fight to the death.
In an instant, his retainers drew their blades, their killing intent soaring. The hall was filled with the sharp ring of steel. Chu Tian's smile widened into a mocking grin.
Qin Yi, are you sure about this?
Qin Yi's voice thundered back, echoing off the high ceilings.
The Qin family can fall, but a traitor like her will not live.
The Qin warriors surged with battle spirit, ready to charge. But in a clear act of betrayal, the 3 elders took a deliberate step back, aligning themselves with the Chu family. The moment was shattered as the Chu family guards unsheathed their weapons, a faint spiritual light glowing around their blades. A heavy, oppressive spiritual pressure descended upon the hall. Like a physical weight, it crushed the Qin family members, forcing them to their knees, gasping for breath. The Qin family was on the brink of annihilation. Then, a soft, almost lazy voice drifted in from outside, cutting through the suffocating pressure.
The Chu family certainly has some nerve.
From the mist-shrouded entrance, a figure emerged, a young man with messy black hair and striking green eyes that seemed to glow in the dim light. The Chu family members, on the other hand, felt their knees buckle, as if an invisible mountain had just been dropped on their shoulders. A wave of shock and disbelief washed over the room.
Qin Chen,
someone cried out. Qin Yi's voice trembled with relief and disbelief.
Chenna, you're all right.
Qin Chen's expression was serene.
Father, I have returned.
Chu Tian's face contorted with rage.
How are you not dead?
Qin Chen cast a cold glance his way.
The Chu family's ambition. You're not even trying to hide it anymore, are you?
Without another word, Qin Chen simply raised a hand. An overwhelming wave of power, far more terrifying than what the Chu family had unleashed, slammed down upon the hall. The Chu family guards collapsed, their bodies driven into the very floor, which began to crack and splinter under the immense force. Sweat poured down Chu Tian's forehead as he struggled to remain standing. In stark contrast, the Qin family retainers stood tall, the pressure not affecting them at all. Qin Chen spoke, his voice calm yet carrying an absolute authority that brooked no argument.
I'll give you 3 breaths, time to go back and prepare your apology gifts. The next time we meet, the Shu family will be exterminated.
Shu Tian's face was a mask of ashen fury. He choked out a single word.
Retreat.
Wait.
Qin Chen said, his voice stopping them in their tracks. The 3 treacherous elders paled, their eyes wide with terror.
Patriarch Chu, save us.
They shrieked, but it was too late. Qin Chen merely flicked his finger. A glint of spiritual light shot out. In a horrifying instant, the bodies of the 3 elders twisted and contorted before exploding into a fine mist of blood, staining the floor. Chu Tian trembled violently, his arrogance completely shattered.
Senior, please, show mercy. The Chu family had no intention of offending you.
Qin Chun's response was a single, dismissive word.
Scram.
As the Chu family scrambled to escape, Chu Yi turned back, her eyes locking onto Qin Chen. Her gaze was a venomous mix of jealousy, shock, and bitter resentment.
Why, she thought, her heart screaming in silent rage. Why is it always Qin Chen who stands at the pinnacle? That power, it should have been mine.
She bit her lip until it bled, then turned and fled. Qin Chen watched them go, his expression unreadable. Then his voice rang out, clear and powerful, for all to hear.
In 3 days, if you do not come to my door to apologize, the Chu family will be erased from Cloud City.
His declaration sent a shockwave through everyone present, both Qin and Chu alike. The immediate crisis over Qin Yi rushed to his son's side, his face etched with worry.
Channa, your injuries?
I am fine, father.
Qin Chen reassured him calmly.
In 3 days, it will be the day the Shu family is destroyed.
Qin Yi looked at his son, seeing a new depth, a new strength in his eyes. He nodded firmly.
Good. What you say, I believe.
Whispers rippled through the Qin family retainers.
Young Master Chen has become so composed, it's like he's a senior who has lived for centuries.
Qin Yi knew. The person standing before him was no longer just his son. He was a powerhouse, a warrior forged in a trial that had nearly claimed his life. Qin Chen dematerialized into a soft glow and vanished. Qin Yi stared at the spot where he had been, his resolve hardening. This time he murmured to himself,
I will not let you bear this burden alone.
News of the confrontation spread through Cloud City like wildfire. On the streets, people gathered in hushed, excited groups. Did you
see, the Su family marched to the Qin residence in full force, but they came back looking like beaten dogs.
What happened? Is Qin Chen back?
The sky over Cloud City is about to change. Beneath the city's calm facade, a massive storm was gathering. The grand drama of Cloud City had only just begun.